What's good, guys? Today we're just going to be cooking up a beat from scratch. Recently I've been doing a lot of videos on specific plugins and VSTs. Today I don't really want to put myself into that box. Just want to cook up and be creative, have a little bit of fun with it. Let's just jump straight into it. I'm just going to set a tempo and go from there. Let's go from maybe about 87. I'm going to set this into D sharp minor. I'm just going to start out really simple with a really basic piano. So I'm just going to start this one out today with a really simple top line. Maybe do something like this and just keep it really repetitive. Switch it up here on this fourth one. And then on this fourth one here, we'll switch it again. Randomize some of these notes. Copy this over. Really kind of simple and repetitive. Add in some really simple chords underneath. Keep them nice and open. Add in some variation here. Bring this one down. Could even bring in some extra variation here just to switch it up. Randomize these, bring them down as well. Like that. Just bring these down an octave as well. On this one, we can just stretch some of these out. Maybe remove this as well. Remove the low end rumble. Add a little bit of this kind of mid. A little bit of air at the top as well. A little bit of reverb on this. Add a little bit of halftime, see how that sounds. As always, makes it feel darker. Try this tone division. That kind of gives it like a nice delayed kind of feel. I'm liking that. So let's copy this whole track over and we'll find another sound to layer it with. Just come into Analog Lab and I'm going to find some keys. So I found this sound here, 86 Wang on the classic synth keys. Sounds pretty tough. Hand one left, hand one right. Then on this layer here, I'm just going to add some Portal as well. Even just this kind of default preset. Bring that down a little bit. Adds a little bit of texture in. Just going to add another layer in now with some choirs. Feel like it's been absolutely ages since I've added a choir to a beat. So I'm thinking on these, we'll just start out with some really simple stabs. Just bring these all the way across. Then on this fourth bar here, we'll have to switch this up. Like that. Just a little bit of pan shaping on these to move them to opposite sides. Just got the mix here at 60%. Bring the volume down slightly. So I just want to do a little bit of call and response with this choir. And I found this patch called Time in the ethnic section of Heat Up 3. I'm just going to record in a really simple counter melody with it. Okay, so instead of that last note I played, I think I just want to bring that down. Quantize these with Control and U. Now I think I don't want them perfectly on the grid with the full quantization. So we're just going to humanize these here. Now obviously I don't want to have that playing in every section, so that'll change in and out as we structure the beat. The next layer I'm just going to add this dark bell. This will just be really simply at the start on the root note. Kind of adds to that atmosphere. Let's bring that over as well. Just added some really simple delay to that bell as well. So I've got the mix here at 80%. I've brought the feedback down to about 15. I'm just going to change it to ping pong. Really simple low piano. Switch it up here. Maybe add some extra notes in here. like that. Switch it up here at the end as well. Maybe just bring in an extra note. Pull this one back. Yeah, I like that. A little bit of EQ as well. I think we've got everything we really need here for the melody. I'm just going to bring in a string though, just to bring in and out in the chorus section. I'm thinking maybe something like a solo violin. Take the first half of that and copy it over. Pan this one out to the right. Just a little bit of EQ on these. Let's give this sample a little bit of structure. So I'm just going to copy it over a few times. This here will be our chorus section. So I'm just going to leave everything in that one. This one here will just be our intro. So for that, I'm thinking maybe just the piano. Maybe have that just as 4 bars though. Then on this one, we could just bring this part in. Maybe have the bell in as well, actually. Just so that we got a little bit of impact when it kicks in. Then maybe at this stage here, we could just bring this part in. A little bit of choir. Then here on this section, we could just bring in this counter melody. And we'll bring the low piano in as well. Then come into the chorus, we could just drop this part back out. Okay, so for the drums here, I don't really know if I want to go more kind of underground boom bap or if I want to go more kind of trap kind of vibes. I think the sample would fit both. Maybe we could try blending the two. Pull the pulse snare out, the Keep It 500 kit. As always, link down in description, completely free kit. Really simple bounce. And maybe we could do something a little bit more kind of trappy with the hi-hats. Keep these really simple. Bring that all the way across. Maybe come into the triplet grid and add some rolls in. Copy that over. Switch it up slightly at the end of the second bar. So a bit more of a trap vibe on the hi-hats. They've got some triplet rolls. A little bit of random panning on these as well. For the bass, I've just loaded up a simple spins. I think we could also have a section maybe with a live or a synth bass as well. Really simple bounce on the 808. Sounds hard though. Maybe have just an extra hit here. I like that. Bring some volumes down so that we've got a bit more headroom for this 808. A little bit of soft clipping on here as well. So for the kick, I'm going to try out a new one that I've designed for this new pack that I'm working on. Punches through really nicely. Maybe remove that one. Drop that volume. Pan it out as well. Adds that extra bit of bounce. Maybe an extra hit here at the end. Add a little bit more bounce with some extra perks. Remove it here at the end where we got that snare roll. Add in the Catalyst Crash out the Keep It 500 kit. You've watched my channel before, you know I always love to add that crash for the impact. Maybe even do it here as well. Really simple triangle. And some of these. So let's bring these drums and this hi-hat across, and then we can try a section with a live bass maybe. So I'm thinking maybe something like the dub bass preset in the SKB Rickenbacker. I'm feeling that, still works with the drums. A little bit of a roll here at the end. Well, more of a riff really. See how that goes into the 808. Adds a bit more energy for the chorus. I think they sound hard together. Okay, so I've gone ahead and structured out the beat. All I've really added extra here is just a simple riser for the transitions. Apart from that, it's just bringing things in and out and just a little bit of automation. So on both the piano and the keys, I've just added a bit of automation just to the mix on the half time, just bringing it out. These are just to make the transitions a bit more kind of varied and interesting. Same here on the keys where there's a cut in the piano. And then just to make that even more interesting, I've just used a little bit of liquid shaper from Shaperbox. This is just automating on and off and coming in basically over a bar. So let's take a listen to the final beat. Really simple piano intro. Changing that mix for the transition. Straight into the verse. Kicks hitting hard as well. Simple break for the transition here. Bringing in that bass line. Second snare as well. Switching the low end to an 808 here. Sounds hard. Back to the bass line here. Breaking it down here before the chorus section. Back on the 808 here, bringing the violin in as well. All the extra percussion as well, just for extra energy. Loving the sound of the boom bat snare in this. Right then guys, so I hope you've enjoyed the cook up. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments down below. And until next time, I've been SK. Peace.